Leslie, please, I need the phone. Welcome, guys. Welcome, and thank you for tuning in. I know by this time, most of my audience are usually not online, but I'll try to. Can you lower the volume? Lower it. Most of my audience are usually not online by this time, but I'll try to see if I can get few persons on here. Then we start. Then I go ahead to say why I'm live, the things I need to say, because I've got a lot to say. And most times in my videos, I usually don't have enough time because I wouldn't want so lengthy videos, right? Even though I know my videos are sometimes most lengthy, right? So I hope I'm in the right space. Yes, okay. So I'm still waiting for maybe few persons to join. I don't know. I'm still yet to have people on here. And most importantly, whatever I discuss here is going to be left here because I mostly don't private my videos. So most of my videos are always open. So any video you don't see or live you don't see on my channel after upload, do know that it has maybe copyright issues or one YouTube policy issue or the other, right? That's why most times I wouldn't, or I hardly don't even private my videos. All my videos I put out here, I take my time to make sure that it's out and it's out, except YouTube comes with maybe their policy or so. So while I'm whiling away time, I will do so that more people can tune in. I pray, on the other hand, the network does not disappoint because Nigerians network is a problem, it's a hassle. So welcome, guys. If you're tuning in or you're just joining, you're welcome to this live. This was a well requested and long overdue live because I believe it's high time, or it was enough time for me to come out and talk about so many things that, like I said earlier on, I might not have enough time in my videos to talk about. So it's well over requested. It's enough for me to come out. So if you're here and you can hear me, please indicate in the comments. There are a lot of things I need to talk about, or we need to talk about, right? Based on the title as well. So if you're here, identify yourself. Let's talk. I can see we have about 4 persons here. I hardly come out live because of electricity and time frame, right? So I see more people are joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Chiriki Inspirations live on your screen. Live on your screen, guys. This is me live on your screen. So I don't know. I want to be sure that my comment section is open. Can someone type in the comments? Let me be sure that my comment section is open. By typing, I can hear you. If you can hear me, type in the comment section. And please, thank you for the like. Give this live stream a like. As well, share, because this matter we are about to discuss here are matters or issues of great concern, right? And this is not content. Disclaimer. This is not content. This is real life issue, a very serious one for that matter, right? And we are going to treat it as real life issues. For me to leave everything I'm doing and thankfully there is electricity to sit down here live, shows that it bothers me a lot and I'm really interested in this. Trust me, if this does not bother me, or I am not really interested in this, not for any ulterior motive, but for the sake of peace, for the sake of peace, and for the sake of what? Safety and security, then I won't be doing this, right? So, straight up, I think we have 8 persons or 8 people here. I want to start by saying that the issue of Nigerians as a menace all over the world is an issue of great concern, not just to Ghana alone, but a lot of countries, not just countries in Africa alone, but in the world. Now, when it comes to, I will really concentrate on Ghana and South Africa, that is currently heated or is heating, because if we think at this point the whole tension has died down or pain, we align to ourselves, right? At this point, the tension hasn't died down. The pain is still in the hearts of everyone, especially Ghanaians and South Africans. So, you see, this whole thing started way back with South Africans, South Africans always speaking out, crying out that Nigerians are a problem to them as illegal foreigners coming into the country illegally and committing crimes, like a lot of crimes. But lo and behold, it seemed as though even we as Nigerians and other neighboring countries did not understand, until resorted to what happened previously, that they tagged xenophobia, right? That was when most countries began to, look into the issue between Nigeria and South Africa. But long story short, it didn't just die down after that. I think that was even when I remember the same president. Okay, guys, the thing is, okay, thank you for tuning in. I would attend to the comments. I would attend to the comments shortly, but leave your comments, leave your questions, your requests, anything you want to say to me or you want from me. Just leave it. I will attend to it, so that I just delve straight to my point, so that I don't miss out on anything, because I want to make this live like more of a video, right? Even though I'm live. So I will read your comments once I'm done saying all I have to say. I will answer your questions, and I would even love you to leave me your questions. If you want my number or how to reach out to me, leave them all. I will definitely, attend to that. So that I don't, forget any point or leave any stone unturned, right? So I've seen you, Stephen Amakwa. Thank you for tuning in, right? I've seen your comments. I will attend to that. So I think from what I was saying, the president, Johndramanimahama, His Excellency, was the same president back then when the issue of Nigeria and South Africa sprouted out and it resulted to chaos, violence, and the rest. But it still boils down to the point that the main cause of what was Nigeria's issue with South Africa wasn't really attended to, wasn't really addressed by the same Nigerian government and leaders and the citizens as well. Okay, no problem. And the citizens as well that, are there, have been there and be committing all this crime. Now, it didn't end there. They continued in their numbers. If you're just joining in, thank you for tuning in. Leave your comments. I will read them after now. I will attend to all the comments. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments. Any question you have, leave it. I'm going to address it. So, it now became as if South Africans were the black sheep. They were attacked xenophobia. They were attacked a lot of names, right? But at the end of the day, South Africa, being committed by mostly Nigerians and some other countries as Zimbabwe. Research on what I'm telling you, as Zimbabwe and the rest of them going into South Africa. My question is, was there or has there been any time that we've ever heard that in South Africa, Ghanaians, trooped into South Africa in their numbers, right? Or in Nigeria, or Ghanaians are in any of these countries in their number perpetuating this kind of crimes? I've been asking, even in Nigeria here, we have Ghanaians. Have there been a time, or is there a record like we have in Ghana from Nigeria, that there are Ghanaians in Nigeria, in South Africa, or any country they find themselves in their numbers as a tribe? Maybe the Ewe, the Ashanti, forming tribe in other people's country and perpetuating all these crimes. If there's any, show me. Show me. And see, let's not get this misconstrued, because there's no country without crime. Disclaimer, there's no country without crime. And this is not to say that, this is not to, spite or demote any country, but stating facts here. So let's remove emotions. If you're emotional, sentimental, or biased, my channel cannot be for you, because today it might be you, tomorrow it might be a sibling or a family member. Whoever the truth hits is definitely going to hit, because the truth hurts, right? But our ability to accept the truth and take it the way it is, change, is the best way for solution. I don't tackle symptoms of issues or sicknesses or illness, but I tackle the main cause of the illness, and that's what I think, right? Excuse me. So, as I was saying, the issue between Nigeria and other countries, Ghana, now, currently as we speak, and South Africa, is hot, like really hot, against illegal Nigerians, criminal Nigerians, and the rest. Why? The why is the question in the picture that everyone is shying away from, except the Ghanaians who are living in Ghana and experiencing all things from Nigerian citizens in Ghana. Tribe aside, let's face it as Nigerians first. Because from the narrative I'm seeing from all the videos making round from Nigerian government or High Commission or whatever to Ghana government High Commission, is depicting the fact that is likely a Ghana must go / Nigeria must go situation. For God's sake, this is not a movement for Nigeria must go versus Ghana must go. No, this is a movement for what? Standing up against the crime of Nigerians in Ghana, the crimes of Nigerians in South Africa, the crimes of Nigerians in Libya, the crimes of Nigerians in US, in fact, all over the world. You get my point? So the government should not be seeing this that is a retaliation of Ghana versus Nigeria must go. No. This is a movement of Ghanaians crying out loud, saying that they are sick and tired of what is happening in their own country. What are the things happening in the country, Ghana? Incessant, endless crime of what? Unaliving, kidnapping, child trafficking, rituals, female trafficking for prostitution and the rest. A lot of crime as we speak that currently, please give this live a like if you're here. The rate of crime now is becoming something else that is scary to even Ghanaians. You see, South Africa today has been labeled, or is now labeled, a crime scene. It's because of this whole thing of Nigerians. I'm talking about Nigeria because I'm a Nigerian. And I'm getting to the issue of Nigerians first. But let's get the basics of the matter. South Africa has been labeled an unsafe country or a crime high crime rate country is because of these illegal foreigners as Nigerians, Zimbabweans, you get? So many countries, Lesotho and the rest, coming into South Africa. Research on what I'm telling you, you will understand. They don't just come into South Africa, they commit crimes, they come illegally, they commit crimes. Then at the end of the day, they will say it's South Africa, so it's the host country, so just as they are trying to do to Ghana, right? Just as they are trying to do to Ghana, you see them changing the narrative. You see them deviating from the main point. And I ask, why are people so scared in hitting the nail on the head, in addressing the issues, the main issues? But rather, they are there talking about peace talk, talking about, we are one. We are not talking about that. That should wait. That should wait. There is time for everything. A time to laugh, a time to smile, a time to cry, a time to frown. Like literally, the Bible made us understand that in life, there is time for everything. So when it's time for lovey-dovey, peaceful, we will get there. But when the people are under tension, under fear, to the point that Ghanaians are scared of their own life, I read comments of, we can't even go out as before. We are scared of entering taxis. We are scared of going out. We are scared of the vehicles we enter. You see, taxi driver being unalived, buried by Nigerians. There are a whole lot of them that has happened and will continue to happen if something is not done. That is traumatizing to Ghanaians and other residents. You see, we never had, Ghanaians are saying this kidnapping, this, rituals, all these kind of things that are incessant now have never been happening there. Like for Ghana to have ranked the safest or third safest country in the world shows that it has been a peaceful country all along until Nigerians began to troop in. And now this brings me back home in explaining whom Nigerians are, or the relationship of Nigerians, to other countries. See, listen, let's understand this. The situation of Nigeria today is like the situation of a spoiled child, a spoiled bad child, a corrupt child, a criminal child, a terrorist child, a bad child that at the end of the day, see, listen carefully, their family members, their relatives, neighborhood knows that this child is a bad child. The parents know that this child has a deformity, a problem, a case. This child is a menace, but you know what? They pretend, to manage it. After all, it's my child. After all, it's my child. What will I do now? Will I throw the child away? Is there anywhere they throw any child away? Let's manage the child. And the child keeps committing crime and doing the worst. Please give this like a like. Give this life a like. Until that child will grow, all the wings in the world and begin to go outside their houses, their domain, to commit or inflict these crimes on other people, neighbors. Then, at that, you will still see that the said evil, wicked, corrupt parents, hypocritical parents will still come back to say, it's my child now, forgive. After all children are not perfect. All children cannot be perfect. This one might not be perfect. We can still manage them. You see, the parents will not say, oh, my child, this thing you are doing is wrong. At least before the eyes or the face of the world, condemn the act. This is what is playing out between Nigeria and Ghana, as well as other countries. You get? Now, in the meantime, in the family, in the circle, there are still people as the relatives, as family members, as friends, that will still come to say, this child is a problem. Mommy, daddy, This our brother, this our sister is a problem. Let's call a spade a spade. And this is how we who are talking and speaking up, this is our position. This is the shoe we're wearing. But others will say, no, only my pikin they do bad thing. Is it only my child that commits crime? Other children, don't they commit crime? That is where they go to the point to say, don't Ghana commit crime? Don't South Africa commit crime? After all, are they not committing crime? Like, they are committing crime of what level, of what gravity in their own country. And you carry your witchcraft, your evil, you travel to another man's country. That useless child carries the curse, the problem, the headache, leaves the father's house and go to another man's house, maybe for holiday or visitation. And that child will be there as a useless child, stupid child that the child is, will go to another man's house, maybe an uncle's or auntie's house. Please, I'm analyzing the issue or the position of Nigeria with Ghana. And the child will go to that house and be stealing, raping the uncle's children, the cousins, the uncle's children, and the rest. And when the uncle begins to, react, what is happening? What are you doing what are you doing? They will call the mother or the parents. The parents will be like, forgive now. We are all families. Blame tactics, hypocrisy, deceit, lies begin to play out. When you flog it out, now they say, after all children, all must not be perfect. This is the position of Nigerians now in Ghana, in South Africa, and almost all parts of the world, as I'm telling you. But you look at it, in all this, there are still family members that will say, I will not support this thing. This child, I will not, mommy and daddy, brother, sister, I'm not supporting you. That is where me, Victoria, Chimdi, and the rest, we stand. We have seen these evil things now that Nigerians are doing, and it's affecting us. Because see, one thing is that as a parent who trains a rotten child, you don't train your child well. The Bible says, train up a child in the way he or she will grow. And when they grow, in the way he or she will go. And when they grow, they will not depart from it. This is the Bible. When you fail to train up that child in the way he or she should grow, when they grow, they will become what? Useless. They will become a public, national, international disgrace. And you fail to understand that as a parent, the way you train your children will either give you peace in old age or give you pain, everlasting pain that would lead you to your grave. That is what Nigerians fail to understand. But do I blame them? No, because the parents we are addressing here are useless and, wicked, the same thing. Because like father, like children, like parents, like children, I'm telling you, don't tell me. Like, that's why they say like father, like son, like mother, like daughter, like parents, like children. If you are a good parent, know how, your children must, look at you because you are their mirror and follow suit with the pattern of life you're living. If you're a criminal parent, a lying and a disgraceful, a very, very, abusive and worthless parent who does not even know his or her stance, you don't know anything, just as we have as our leaders. What kind of children are you expecting such parents to begat or to train? A parent that does not even know what is home training. How can that parent train the child? A parent that believes that his or her child should or can go out there, scam people, defraud people of their money, unalive people, steal, hawk their body as women or as girls to bring money for them. What do you expect of those kind of parents? They believe that that's a normal way of life. So what are we saying here? This is how 70% of Nigerian parents are wired. Get the money any which way ever, whether by hook or by crook. That's why a child will go out there, scam people of their hard-earned money, unalive people, use people for rituals, go out there, buy cars, buy everything, come home and give to their parents, and their parents will applaud them. Hell, my child has worked hard. My child is this. My child is that. They will be gallivanting. They will be gallivanting. You are a failed parent. You are a disgrace of a parent. You're not supposed to be a parent. You're a disappointment. You are not qualified, because they say charity begins at home. All Nigerians are doing today, all Nigerians are facing today, all Nigerians has become today is as a result of failed parenting, bad grooming, and what? Evil communication, negative influence. You see what this one is doing, because he or she has gotten money through illegal, illicit, and criminal way. It's entering your eye. Greed, lack of contentment. You don't care how they got that thing, whether it's the right way, and you don't have parents who are concerned how you get things. You are influenced by that person, and this person influences the next person, and this person influences this person. It spreads. Before you know, it has deteriorated and degenerated to the level that vast majority of the people around will be like that. They will be acting and behaving like that, to the point that if you, who is normal and sane, do not even, hold your mind, your mental health very well, you will begin to question your sanity. Guys, let me tell you something. In the environment and neighborhood I live, because it is now a norm that every little child, a teenage child, can go out there. Yahoo is now a norm. 419 scamming is now a norm. I'm telling you. Like, these children literally parade themselves through convoy with those their Lexus and the rest, on the grounds that this is the normal way. You see a teenager that is still in secondary school pressing, according to them, and they hit money, they go and buy Lexus. Me as I did, so I'm managing my life. Oh, I'm not in a hurry to make it in life. At least if I can see food to eat, fine. But you see, these people, they want to drive the highest car, live in luxury house, out of ripping from another man's sweat, stealing. Whether you like it or not, scamming, 419, Yahoo is stealing. Evil way of stealing. You steal people's hard-earned money. You rob it from them, and they will be gallivanting. Some parents now, I'm telling you, some parents go as far as handing their children to this school, this academy of Yahoo in Nigeria. Some, their parents are ritualists, herbalists, they pray for them, they enchant them, they fortify them to go and scam. This is my country, Nigeria. There are places that these Igbo people are from. I'm not talking about my south. I mean Igbo states, Igbo regions that is deserted, that all these crimes of Nigeria has really chased them out. I have an evidence. Anything I'm telling you, I'll bring evidence. You will see it. They are the one crying out loud now that they are tired of hiding and dying in silence, hypocrisy. That their communities, their villages have been deserted as a result of what? They themselves, Igbos, killing themselves, unaliving themselves. This is what is happening in Nigeria. Now tell me, do you expect that this kind of Nigerians will go to Ghana or any other country and behave differently? What are we talking here? Do you expect that they will go to Ghana, go to any country they find themselves and behave differently? A snake will always be a snake. A thief will always be a thief. A criminal, a liar will always be a liar. Change it anyhow. The only thing they do is to change tactics. Now, it all started that a man from nowhere, from the pit of hell, years back, started campaigning for an intention, an evil intention that is breaking the laws of a country. Because he thinks he has entered, he has manipulated, and maneuvered himself everywhere with the leaders and with those that matters. Then he thinks that his aim, his ambition of Biafra, planting Biafra in Ghana will come to pass. Point of correction, let me put a disclaimer here. This video is gonna be live. I don't private my videos. Any video I private, you know that that video has issues or copyright. I'm not that content creator that creates video to private. There's nothing I have to hide. Whether I make a mistake or I don't make anything that comes out of my mouth, I hold myself accountable. That's why I think before I talk, and I talk from the depth of my heart. If this is not an issue of concern or that bothers me, I will not speak, because I'm a Nigerian. When they point a finger and say Nigeria, because of that passport I hold, it actually depicts that I'm a Nigerian. I've told you people, if you're on my platform, avoid sentiment, avoid emotions, avoid bias. Because you know why? The Bible says in life there is time for everything. When it's time for us to laugh, we'll laugh. When it's time for us to celebrate, to celebrate. You see me, I'm number one person that loves peace more than everybody. Why I'm even so pained is because I don't want anything that will disturb my peace. Imagine at the end of the day, all these things are happening in Ghana. Assuming now I want to come to Ghana for peace sake, for tourism sake, and the tension is as high as this in Ghana, what do you think will be my fate? I don't go to a place that is not peaceful. Why I even love, I will always love Ghana, is that peace. So don't think that I'm here for war or anything. No. Pardon me if I'm raising my voice. You see, when I'm expressing myself like this, I'm not angry. I'm just being natural. That's me. That's me. I'm coming down. Do you understand? So the issue of Nigerians all over the world, in Ghana, when I say Nigerians, always know that there is room for exception, because some people are different. But the numbers of the evil ones, the bad eggs, rotten, smelling eggs, has now outnumbered even the innocent ones. Now, what do? They say you will not know where something is paining somebody until you wear the shoes. You know why I can understand Ghana? You know why I can understand South Africa and every other country? It's because I'm a Nigerian and I have experienced Nigerians. I've escaped their death trap severally. You see, I keep saying it, nothing in this world, I'm not afraid of death, but nothing in this world, no man born of a woman can take my life. See, that is one thing that people should know. So I'm not afraid to die. Neither should I be afraid to say the truth. But what I'm afraid of is dying in lies and evil. You know, when somebody dies and they spit on you, because you're evil. That is what I hate. That's why you see me, I boil towards all these things. I'm one person that follows peace with all men. In fact, my peacefulness and loving people has even made me most times look stupid, as if maybe I'm faking it. No, that's naturally me. If I am loving you, I am for you. Simple. So when you see what Nigerians are doing there, all over, how will you feel? And this is the strategy, this is the point, so that at the end of the day, Ghana will not be labeled as Nigeria, an unsafe place. Because Nigeria is currently now an unsafe place. I'm telling you, an unsafe place. I woke up yesterday to the news of Nigeria versus Ghana, news of Nigeria versus South Africa, being, discussed in Nigerian radio. And all they keep saying, just like they've always said, is Ghanaians are chasing Nigerians away. Ghanaians are saying Nigerians must go. South Africans are saying Nigerians. Why are they saying Nigerians should go? Why? Why is nobody talking about it? So Ghanaians will just wake up and say Nigerians should go. Or South Africa, Kenyans, everybody, all these countries, they will just wake up and say Nigeria should go. So back to what I was saying, what gave room for all this rise, the rise of all these points, all this pain, all this cry of Ghanaians saying Nigerians should go. Remember, in Africa, there are over 50 something countries. How many have you seen, even to the closest neighbors to Ghana, have you seen that they are saying they should go, the way they are chasing Nigerians? Are we that important? Yes, a Nigerian man, tenant, stabbed a Ghanaian. I mean, stabbed like unalived a Ghanaian like this to death. And you expect that is a thing to smile? Are you people understanding that this is an issue of life and death now? Are you understanding it? Ask yourself, if that person that has all these people that have been unalive are your direct brothers, or if it were you, how would you feel? See, they say, I don't care. It's somebody that something has not happened to. But when it happens to you, you must care. Before I lost my dad, I used to hear people say, I lost my mother, I lost my father, I lost my brother, I lost my sister. I would say, hey, yeah, until it happened to me, until I lost my own father. I now felt death very closely. That was when I understood that, oh, so this is how it hurts. So this is how painful death can be. Any of you that is thinking that maybe because you hear that it happened to this person from this region, it happens to this person from this place, because it's not from your roof, pray that God forbids that such thing to happen should happen in your lineage or close person. You will feel the pain. I'm telling you. You will feel the pain. Igbo people say, I don't care when you no rutebe. Or rutegi, you must care. I don't care now. Person where something never happened to. When it happened to you, you must care. You must care. You might be in any country. I know there's no safe place in this life. Nowhere is safe, or except in the hands of God. But why can't we make the little space we have safe for us? What is difficult? Why are you Nigerians so wicked and greedy, so gluttonous and money-driven, money-conscious? How do you feel eating money from the sweat, the blood of an innocent people you unalived? You kill every day here in Nigeria, unalived. Every day you kill. Some of them put inside septic tank, what they call sock away. Some bury. Some they will collect ransom of millions and still unalive. And you carry that money. You carry that money to eat. You buy car. Why wouldn't you get accident and die with that car? Why wouldn't that food you eat be a poison and a curse to you? Innocent Ghanaians in their own country going about their businesses, you kidnap them. A man left Nigeria to Ghana. He said he wants to build kingdom. He wants to build Biafra kingdom. He wants to build Biafra community, where he will gather his people all over the world. He said it now. Was he drunk? Is he a madman? Is Chukudi Ihene to a madman? Did he not say it from his mouth? And Ghanaians were like, and when the investigation started, he started by their old videos. I don't have intentions. I'm not a king. From the king of Eze, from the king of Ndibo. From the king of Ndibo, you say, I'm not a king, I'm a leader. I'm a chief. Confusion. When you are a wicked and a foolish person, a desperate person, confusion will enter you. You will not know. When people come for you, you will be so confused that your life, you will not know the direction you're facing. I bet that man did not see this coming. He actually thought it was just mere online YouTubing and blogging. But he did not understand the gravity of what he was doing. That this is real life issue. He acted as if it was a joke. Ghana has so many people living there. Different countries, different country national living there in Ghana. Both white, black, different color. But why must it be Nigerians? Always in the mouth of not just Ghana, Cameroon, everywhere they go. Ona need a shame need a catch on her. You go to the streets like I learned of Ghana. They say if you want to do business, there are laws and policies. Rent a shop, have setting amount. In fact, the laws are there. You see them hawking all said and done on the street, turning that place to a marketplace, everywhere to a marketplace, and they say they are hustling in Ghana. What sort of useless hustling is that? Turning Ghana to a marketplace. I research on all these things. I watch, I see with my eyes. I'm telling you. And this is what they do. Go to Lagos, no road. Everywhere, even in Port Harcourt, all streets, market. Who they do all these things? Igbo people. In my state, there are time frame. You just come out now. Everywhere is blocked. You can't pass. Can't we even knock you off where you are dodging these marketers? On the road. They leave their state, come to River State. They will come and be telling you in River State what to do. When you talk, they say you are jealous of us. You are lazy. They tell us, Rivers people here, say we are lazy. They tell us that we are lazy. We can't walk. We just sit down and collect rent. That's what they tell us. They go to Lagos, they say Lagos is a no man's land. Why is one tribe particularly bent on constituting users most times? Why? If you must do things and do things the right way. Stay away from crime. And when this man was cautioned, he said he's no longer a king, he's a chief, he's a this. To the point that he's a nobody. Now he's an ordinary foreigner in Ghana. And you heard him when he said, I'm proudly Biafran. I'm proudly Biafran. I'm a Biafran. These people, you people have been from inception the problem of Nigerians. Very confused set of people. Confused. That was how they carry the people. Ojuku carry the people and slaughter the people, all still in the fight of freedom. Freedom. You want to have Biafra. Till tomorrow, you are still fighting for Biafra. Maybe people like us who live in this world and go. And you are carrying your Biafra to Ghana, to all over the world. Who told you they need those kind of things there? You want to do New Yam Festival. Did you plant yam in Ghana? Or you will go and buy yam that Ghanaians suffer to farm. You see, it's same thing happening in Jamaica. Road turns to market ground. Siam, thank you. Look at it. Roads turn to market ground. I said the other day, I was going to the market. I used public transport. It was just 1 second that vehicle would have knocked me down because I was dodging these market people, wheelbarrow people on the road, on the major road that they are not supposed to be. The tax force will come and chase them. Now. The next minute, they are back again. I say, God, thank you. In Jamaica, Jamaica is confirming it here. There was a video that said, we have not heard from Jamaica, we have not heard from other African countries, that Nigerians are what it is there. Now, if every country open their mouth and be talking now, they will say, we talk, they hate Nigeria. Nobody hates Nigerians, but the bad behavior of Nigeria. Do you think if Nigerians are behaving well in all these countries, there will be room for all this? Say people are giving somebody headache. We were telling you people, see what is happening. See how Ghana is, peaceful. See how they are living like human beings. Learn. No, they will not learn. They will not learn. They say, so Ghana has money. Ghana has currency stable. So Ghana is like this. Ghana is safe. Oh yeah, let's go to Ghana. Also, all of them, they ran to Ghana. They ran to every other country. Run to Ghana. When you reach Ghana, you begin to change Ghana to Nigeria. Are you normal? Are you normal? You go to Ghana, instead of you to pipe load, they say when you go to the road, behave like a Roman. No, they went to Ghana and they started behaving worse than animals. What kind of human beings are we? And when you talk, they say, you are an enemy of Nigeria. I will still say it tomorrow. I'm a Nigerian, I'm not a Biafra. I don't even know what is Biafra. Because you people are confused to the point that I don't know what you want. And you want to destroy this country, finish. When you destroy it for us, I didn't tell anybody I want to be Biafra. Don't even co-opt me into anything. Don't by force me. If you want to do your Biafra anything, to hell with all of you and your Biafra. Leave me in this Nigeria. But don't spoil the name completely Nigeria for me. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil the name Nigeria for me. Don't destroy my card. Look at how many of them go get Ghana citizenship, South African citizenship. They carry the passport. They get the passport. They carry the passport, travel to other countries. They travel to other countries and be destroying the country under the name of Ghana, under the name of South Africa, under the name of all these other countries, as if it is the people that are destroying. You will not know that it's Nigerians. Why? 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 So, in summary of what I want to say, Ghanaians, I know. Okay, let me take some comments. I live in Dubai. The problem Nigerians has caused us here is not easy for all Africans. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Anybody that is supporting this evil Nigerians are doing, I will pray one prayer that Nigeria should happen to you, or Nigerians should happen to you. If Nigeria or Nigerians deal with you, you will come back and look at me again in the face to say, Madam, you talk am. Chief, you said it. I'm sorry, forgive me. Had I known. That is how we were saying it from the beginning. Chimdi was warning. I was saying it. I was reposting. Chimdi was posting. They tagged us that we are haters. We are sellouts. We are this, we are that. But today, look at what is happening in Ghana. Last year in Dubai, 2 groups of Nigerians started killing themselves to the extent that a friend in America called me while I was sleeping. You see it? They are even an enemy to themselves. Like, Nigerians are a problem to themselves. Talk less of outsider. If Nigerians are eating Nigerians in their mouth, is it you, a Ghanaian, a South Africa, a Kenya, or any country that they will love? Don't tell me that. If Nigeria is interested in you, it's for their selfish interest, their personal benefit. When they notice that you are targeting them, or you are understanding their tactics, their plan, their move, they will change it immediately. They will change it. They'll change it for you and come through another way. You somewhere asking me, do Ghanaians love themselves? You are very stupid. Does Ghanaians come to Nigeria to be doing the things that they are doing? You are very, very stupid. You are very, very stupid. Me, I don't want to know whom you are. So if you are supporting crime, you are my enemy. I will not take you whether you are from Nigeria or any country. I will not mind you. We are talking about issue of life here. If Nigerians are doing this thing to themselves back home here, best believe I will not even bother. But destroying the name of Nigeria all over the world. You want to travel now, you cannot carry that passport with pride. What are you telling me? Once they look at you like this, they will be asking you, Nigeria. They will search and search and search you. And most time when they search, you will bring drugs. They will bring one thing or the other. Then at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You see, if you're supporting crime and at the end of the day you feel what Nigerians are doing is right, pray that Nigerians should not teach you a lesson. They should not kidnap you or unalive you or your family member. You have mouth to talk. Do you know that people are even scared of in the neighborhood or in the Port Harcourt everywhere traveling? People are scared of traveling because the roads now are trapped. That's why they destroy the road. Government don't want to walk the road so that on the bad spot they will go and stay in the bush. Once they know that it's a bad spot, they will come and hijack the vehicles, carry all the passengers inside the bush. Some of them, if they can't rescue their people, they unalive them there. Do you think we're talking about issue of joke here? Or is this a content to you? We're talking about serious issue here. If we are dealing of issue of disagreement amongst us as, Igbo to Yoruba, Hausa to Igbo, it's a different thing first though, within ourselves. Even in Ghana, you are even asking me, somewhere you are asking me, don't you know that even in the same room, brothers will always have disagreements? You disagree to agree. Is anybody perfect? Is any country perfect? No. But my pain is don't carry your stupidity, your wickedness to another person's country. That is my pain. If Yoruba and Igbo are fighting in Nigeria, yeah, no wahala. You heard somebody said, even in UK, USA is not safe. In Dubai, somebody said in Dubai, they are going there to fight. Libya, China, they are going there to fight. Everywhere, wahala, they cause wahala. What are you telling me? No place is safe. I know. I'm not a daft. No place is safe. No place is 100% safe. America, other countries have their issues. But get my point. Why should Nigerians carry their own problem to be a baggage, additional burden and problems to other countries? And our High Commissioner came within this week. I don't know the exact date, but the video came out yesterday. Okay, you're not a Ghanaian, you're a Nigerian. I know it's only a Nigerian somewhere that will be saying or talking the way you're talking. Somewhere, I knew right for time you were a Nigerian, but I don't want to be personal with you, because if I'm personal with you, it will look as if I'm targeting individuals. No, I'm targeting a point, a subject here. If you're a rational thinker and you are wise, you shouldn't be making such comments publicly. Every normal human being knows that every country has their issues they are dealing with. No country is perfect. Get my subject matter. My point is that why should Nigeria be a problem to others? That even the blind can understand this. The dumb can understand this. The one that is even paining me the most as I'm here talking is, why should a high commissioner from Nigeria come to Ghana instead of addressing the crime and the pain of Ghanaians, what Nigerians are doing there? You say, we don't want their properties to be destroyed. Excuse me. We don't want their properties to be, their lives to be destroyed. Who cares? What are Nigerians doing in Ghana there? You left that conversation. You left that conversation. You left that conversation. She was bent on the interest of Nigerians' properties and their businesses. You did not talk about what Nigerians are doing to Ghanaians there. Go and bring me a video of Ghanaians forming cultists, forming kidnapping gang, forming ritualist gang in Nigeria. Then I will shut up. Are you crazy? Or in any part of the world. Ghanaians, things can happen. Individuals, no country is perfect. They can personally, individually commit any crime. But at the end of the day, you see this gang, group, alliance, community, Biafra, that Nigerians are forming everywhere they go, committing crime, will always be a problem to us. Everywhere they go, everybody's tired. South Africa started crying, what did they call them? They reacted. They were, reacting violently. They say, this is xenophobia. This is Why? You didn't ask yourself, why did South Africa react to that point? You see, people, human beings, listen, let me take off this cap. Human beings will provoke you. They will provoke you with their actions. They will provoke you to the point that when you now react, they will not target something. But the point when they were provoking you, at the point when they were provoking you, they will not expect a reaction from you. They will not expect a reaction from you. But at the end of the day, listen to me. Allow Ghanaians, this blocked head, allow Ghanaians to address their people. I've never seen any Ghanaian, even when their people commit crime, come to cover their crimes. I've never seen Ghanaians any day, anytime support their people when they commit crime the way Nigerians support their own. They don't even see it as an issue. They don't see it as a crime. So at the end of the day, the point is, thank you from South Africa. At the end of the day, we will never get solutions, and we will never get to that point of African unity until we begin to tackle problems from the base, from the roots. Forget about African unity first. You can't be united when your heart is heavy, when you are pained, your heart is heavy. When you are going through crucibles. But when you are able to understand that these are the issues, these are the problems, and you let the problem, you leave the problem, stop the crime, stop the killing and everything, then if there is peace and the atmosphere is calm, we can sit down and talk. It's only a Satan that will not want peace. But what is even causing war, causing problem at the end of the day is the attitude, the problems Nigerians are committing. I'm telling you. Let me read some comments. Yes. Big Carly Adams said, crime is crime. Crime is crime. It doesn't matter where it happens. No one needs crime in their homes. Yes. Kelvin, welcome. You see, Dolphin Gabon said, what I saw in Lagos. You see, hey God. Let me take some comments. You see, the most confused set of people, the most confused set of people, tribalistic set of people are you the Igbos, particularly the Biafrans. You don't even know what you want. So I don't even want to make people a point of concentration. That's why I'm saying, if you are a Nigerian, whether any tribe, it will affect you in one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Do you understand? So I mostly don't make long live videos. But in a nutshell, I want to summarize by saying that if we say we want peace, if we want to get this problem resolved, it's high time the government of Nigeria and Ghana, the security agencies, begin to tackle and address this problem. They should begin to tackle this problem from the grassroots. Why are they finding it difficult to say? Is it that they are not seeing all this video or they think it's content of people, Nigerians unaliving people? Is it that they are not seeing all these videos? Or it doesn't mean anything to them? Men listening to these videos already, I get scared. I will be like, Nigerians, I'm putting it out there to all you Nigerians, all you criminal Nigerians, even you, the Igbo man, Igbo Biafra man, that you're calling yourself king or whatever. If people are done destroying Nigeria, no space again, you're now running to Ghana. Go to your villages, all of you, deserted. Nobody's living there. Even the money ritual mansion you people build there. You can't stay. You leave it and you run. You come like a Nicodemus in the night during festive season. You sneak into your place and sneak out. I have a friend that was traveling to this eastern part of Nigeria and was, kidnapped. Phones were taken. They escaped at the mercy of God. Today, those communities now, everybody, even the Igbos have left them. They've run away. As Igbo people